Throwback Thursday has now gone to a new level. Beth Gibbs, at Beth K. Gibbs, has found an incredible video back in the archive. I think it's like 12, 13 years old, and it's from when I was...
Around the turn of the century.
Around the turn of the century. And essentially what I was doing was I was hustling, trying to get any TV work that I could. And I was asked to put together a sizzle reel for a country music television station.
Wait,
country
music television station. Okay.
And
like CMT.
But it wasn't. No, okay. No. It was for Turner. Turner was going to do like a weeknight TV block of like 3-4 hours, and kind of like those people that are cooking the meal in between the movie. There would be a chef cooking food in between music videos. Okay. So I like raced out and did this, and this is probably the most awful. This is the most awful cooking show video idea demo. I mean, it's just so awful.
I haven't
and they
seen
had
it,
me dumbed down. They had me dumb this down beyond all recognition.
Are you sure? Are you sure that it just wasn't your idea?
No. You take a look at this.
Okay.
Let me present to you something that I like, that they like to call "Come and Get It."
Ooh, it's bad already. I like that hum though.
Welcome back to the Sad and Lonely music video special, featuring songs about guys whose gals have up and left them. As you can see, I've got some chili cooking.
Goodbye.
Oh, just a second. Honey, you're not leaving now. I'm sorry. Please stay.
No.
Oh, it wasn't my fault. I guess I'm going to be a little sad and lonely now. You better give me a minute. In the meantime, let's see how Mr. Kenny Chesney reacts when he gets no for an answer.
Thanks. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, man.
You come to this beautiful island all by yourself.
You know how I love country music.
I've learned and grown to love all facets of it.
Oh. Makes me smile, drive me mad like she does. What do you think I listen to in my car and cry to?
No wonder you're so happy when you come to work.
I guess Kenny figured as long as he was going to be sad and lonely, he might as well be on a nice beach. He could have called that song Tears in a Tan. But that's the spirit. Oh. Move on.
Remember when he was married to Renee Zellweger for like a second?
We have to do all the cooking. And since she took everything, including all the pots and pans, it better be something easy. Oh, look what I've got.
Oh
Fritos.
My God.
Just what I needed to make the perfect
Here it comes.
Pal. My Lonely Guy Frito Pie. A slight twist on a Southern classic. One of Elvis's favorites, in fact. And all you need is some of the homemade chili that we started, or some canned chili if you're incredibly sad, some shredded cheese.
Yeah, see, this is the stuff.
This is not you. It's so funny.
No, but if they're, I think folks should know.
Feel sorry for Mr. Brad Paisley.
I can't wait.
Films. Probably has some overdue videos out too as well. Poor bum.
There's an old Kodak camera in my dresser drawer.
There's a part of this that I think is a good idea, though, right?
Oh, no, completely. No, I feel like...
When people come to you with ideas and, like, they say, look, we don't have any money, but we'll give you a couple $100. You can use the tape for your reel, This show did not get picked up, by the way.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry, but it's, like, not enough cooking, and it's not, like...
What do you mean not enough cooking? You haven't watched the rest of the video.
But it's kind of just a downer.
Andrew Zimmern. You remember me. Bald, skinny, loves to cook. Hello. 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 Starting over is never easy.
By the way, do you notice the antique cell phone?
Frito pie.
Yeah, it was good. Turn of the century.
I've taken a scattering of Fritos in the bottom of this pie plate, and I'm going to cover them with about a cup and a half of our chili here. You can use the homemade, or you can use the canned. Really is up to you, whatever you happen to have on hand.
Oh my God, I love that you take the time to explain how
it's
made.
And we're going to bake this in the oven.
Here we go.
10 minutes.
It gets better.
350 degrees. And what's going to happen is the juices from that chili is going to soften up the Fritos and make a beautiful crust, hence the name Frito pie.
It's like
So
you
far, you're
explaining how to
thinking
make a
this is too
peanut
easy.
butter and jelly
You
sandwich.
don't know about
Yep.
the secret ingredient, and I'll show you what it is coming up right after this
Tears?
next video. When you see what bad shape
That's
Frodo
called a
Keith's
deep
in,
tease.
I guarantee
Hey,
you
stick
it's gonna
around.
be better. I can smell those
Can't
Fritos roasting already.
Can't change the channel now. Oh, I love this song. That's my dog in my backyard. What?
Who is this guy with the mullet?
Toby Keith. I love Toby Keith. I love Toby Keith.
He has he's in the restaurant business.
I don't know if I'd call it a restaurant.
I didn't know he was a country western singer.
Are you kidding?
No.
What? He's my favorite. Who's that man running my life? That's like
Let's see.
horrified.
She got the kids, the car, the house, and Toby got the old pickup truck.
He got
You know what
Toby
I'd
got a
say?
perm.
Next time, get yourself a better lawyer. You're gonna need one anyway for the restraining order because you're driving back and forth in front of the house so many times. All right, let's see how our lonely
That was
guy
funny.
Peter
That was
Pie turned
funny.
out.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh!
look at that.
Molly
Frito
gets better.
pie. Now, our
Oh
secret
my
ingredient. Just like they use whipped cream to garnish a conventional pie, I'm going to make an avocado puree and use that like cream to garnish my Frito pie. The first thing I'm going to do is show you how to get the seed out of the avocado. Now, we cut that in half
The
once
horrifying
already.
part for
So I
me
just take that top half off, and I take my knife, and I just put
is
that
that
down into the seed
I do
and
this
twist, and
for
out
things all the
comes that
time,
seed.
but I make an
I
avocado
take my
mousse with
cloth,
olive
I just pull that
oil,
off.
the
Very
juice
simple
of hot
and very
chilies,
safe.
Yeah.
Now, when we want to get
herbs,
all the
other
avocado
things where it
out,
really
the best thing to
becomes
do
a
is
mousse,
spoon.
and just
I'm gonna put
hucking
it into
everything
this
in
food
here
processor that we're gonna use
with
to
the
puree our
salsa
mousse.
and the other
Now,
stuff
if you
that
don't have
goes
a
in
food
there.
processor, borrow one from
I
your neighbor.
fought with the
If I run that
this was the
spoon
let's dumb
all
it
the way
down even
around
more
the
part.
inside
It's
of
like,
that
can't we do real
avocado,
cooking? They're like,
out
no.
comes all of the fruit and leaves behind.
No,
just
how
the
are
skin.
these men supposed to be
just
cooking
do
with
that
so
again
many
with this
tears
one.
in their eyes?
Then the next concern I have is how I'm going to season this. Now,
Ugh.
I want to season
That's
this just
your
like I
next
would
concern. I feel
guacamole.
like you should have
so
bigger
what I'm going to do
concerns at this
is I'm going to use some lime juice, some fresh jalapeno, a little bit of smoked jalapeno called a chipotle pepper, a little bit of fresh garlic, and some cilantro. And all of that goes into our food processor here. Squeeze a little bit of the lime juice. I like lime juice. Put another shot of that in
Or
there.
you could just buy a
That way
plastic
it
container of it
contrasts
at the
nicely with
store.
the fruit
You'll
pie.
recognize them. They're green and round
All
with a
I
little
do,
yellow
I
cap.
like to, a little shot of fresh salsa,
Oh,
tomato action,
now it'll look like mud.
our lid.
The most disgusting
go.
color in the world you're about to see. Look at that.
I get
Doesn't
to-
that look unappetizing?
Yeah, it looks like
Ah,
Bart from the
Look at this.
Exorcist.
Avocado mousse.
And I can tell
Just
you one
like
thing,
whipped cream,
like,
you can dip your chips in
If
it,
your
just
lady's
like
leaving
with
you and taking all the
guacamole
stuff
as
in the
you're eating your
kitchen,
Frito
she's
pie.
taking the
Isn't
food
that
processor.
Yeah, the food
That's-
processor is gone.
That's,
You open up the
that's
easy
gone.
chair, you flip on the baseball game, and you grab yourself a beer, or 2, or 5, and you give yourself a big pat on the back. Congratulations, you've made it through another day. Oh, let me get that. Hello? Rosie. Yeah, I'm free. 8 o'clock my house? I'll see you then. That's Rosie Hoheisel, my old high school sweetheart. Want to see?
Gets better.
There she is. And that's me, with hair. Now, sooner or later, you're going to be cooking for 2 again, and you can't make her Frito pie. So, when we come back, I'll show you how to make my famous reel 'em in pasta, which
Oh
has
my
2
God.
ingredients that no woman can resist: crayfish tails and fresh artichoke hearts.
Crayfish.
That, along with more sad and
that
lonely
along with
videos
roofies.
right after this.
The best part about that is that I forget whose yearbook it was, but trying to find the name Rosie Hoheisel. My apology if she's out there listening right now. I feel so bad. I think we used your likeness without permission that day.
Yeah,
Sorry,
hard to
Rosie
believe.
Hoheisel, wherever you are.
Mhm.